actually going to start with our main story tonight, which concerns Trump's relationship with the press. In March, he even went to the DOJ to issue this chilling announcement.
I believe that CNN and MSDNC, who literally write 97.6% bad about me, are political arms of the Democrat Party. And in my opinion, they're really corrupt and they're illegal. What they do is illegal. And it has to stop. It has to be illegal.
OK. What the press does has to be illegal is obviously extremely bad, but I also want to talk about that 97.6% real quick, because I'm genuinely surprised that he knew that made-up number would sound more authentic if he added a decimal point. A decimal just feels more like a real number, even if it isn't. If I tell you 20% of Taco Bell ground beef is actually horse, you're like, no way, number's too round. But if I say 21.6% is horse, you'd be like, he wouldn't make up a number that specific. Now, to be clear, I wouldn't say either of those numbers, though, because we all know that the real number is significantly higher, but apparently, legally, I can't say that, so I won't. And unfortunately, even as Trump's aggression has gone up, some owners of press outlets have gotten more submissive. During Trump's first term, a lot of outlets positioned themselves as fierce watchdogs for truth. The Washington Post, for instance, adopted the slogan, "Democracy dies in darkness." But this time, even before the election, they seemed noticeably gentler. The Post's owner, Jeff Bezos, killed the paper's endorsement of Kamala Harris. He also ordered that its op-ed page focus purely on the importance of personal liberties and free markets. Bezos has seemingly gone out of his way to cozy up to Trump, with his company paying $40 million to license a documentary on Melania, the most Amazon has ever spent on a documentary, and even standing behind Trump at his inauguration. And come on, that's not just bending the knee, that's bending both knees, arching your back and relaxing your holds. And Bezos isn't the only media owner making notable concessions.
The billionaire owner of the Los Angeles Times has reportedly asked the paper's editorial board to, quote, take a break from writing about President-elect Donald Trump. Patrick Soon-Chong has reportedly required editors to send him the text of every editorial and the name of its writer before publishing.
That is pretty chilling. And as for taking a break from writing about Trump, to be clear, I also don't want to hear about him all the time. I don't love that I'm talking about him right now, especially when I could be talking about the recent headline, Ohio police find raccoon holding meth pipe during traffic stop, which was already good enough until they made it even better, pointing out when an officer took the pipe away, the raccoon pulled out another. Pulled out another? From where?